Six Talks.
What's the word, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Six Talks. Before we get into it, I want to apologize for the lack of effort we've shown. Um, to be fair, we did record like a week ago, but Talib, you know what happens with him.
He's
His
not
whole
even
footage
here
got corrupted.
today.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not here today.
his whole footage got corrupted, and editing it took so long that it was too late to post. So it was just not even worthy enough to post. But we're here today with a good episode. Talib's not here. He's not feeling well, so praise up for
Yeah.
him. But today we're gonna go over the first round, do overview. We're gonna talk about the second round and just recent news about the league. And it was kind of like the fasting month for us, so that's finally over. So we're here to grind. But how you
I've been
guys been?
eating so much, bro. I'm
Really?
actually
Really?
so fat. I've been
I'm
eating
Does your
on-
so
appetite like
much.
go down after not eating for so long?
No,
No,
not
you
at
know one thing
all.
I realized? I like my stomach starts to hurt a lot. It's so sensitive now,
Really?
and like I'm actually on the opposite side of you, Yusuf. I'm on cut season. I told
I
myself I'm gonna
remember.
start a challenge today. Got 75 hard where I have to drink a gallon of water.
Yeah, I
It
just get
didn't really go
mad
well
thirsty.
today,
That's the only thing. I drink so much water now.
but yeah,
It's
I
nice
keep
though. It's good.
procrastinating on it. But
Hydration.
who
It's all
else?
Fascinating on
I have
everything.
I had an essay due today.
Did you
yeah,
finish
finish
to my
it?
teacher. No, shout out to my teacher. I told one up to him, like, listen, like I know it's due today, but like man's gotta grind. He's gotta record an episode. She's like, sure, you have it until tomorrow.
Oh, what? Do you have a
Oh,
PA
I'm not
day
joking.
tomorrow?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we all got
I'm
PJs.
joking. But yeah, I just asked her if I can get a day extension. She's like, yeah, sure. So I'll probably grind on it after, work on it tomorrow after work. But that's the vibes. We gotta get an
Yeah.
episode out for you guys.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'll
Been a
give a quick overview. We just talked trash about Embiid in the video that got corrupted for like quite a bit. Like, I don't know. Do you guys still hate him? I still hate him. I don't care if he's
It's,
injured.
It's
I mean, yeah,
like, whatever.
it is
I
what
like
it
him.
is.
He's my least favorite player in the NBA now. Remember, I
What
finally
about
have
Dragic?
one.
What about Dragic?
Nah, he's just a bum,
trash,
bro. He's
bro.
just
He's like
he's a bum.
Embiid pisses me off, and he's good. So like that makes me hate him. Dragic is just trash. So like I don't waste any like brain power on that bum.
I don't know
Dude
if you guys rate.
flexed a Euro championship in which he averaged like 11 points and like 3 turnovers a game. By the way, he's a bum. So trash.
Bro, that's the only ring he's gonna get. Give it.
Oh god, literally, bro. Has he won? No, has he won a ring? No, he hasn't.
No.
No, he hasn't.
I don't think so.
He has not. What do you guys rate the fit? You got the retro
No, I
dinosaur.
love it. I
Raptors
love the
hat.
purple jersey, bro.
You know
Purple
the
Raptors
Vince
jersey?
Carter jersey that we won out for 2K tournament. Yes, sir.
I wasn't in it. I should have been there. I should have been there.
Bro, Yusuf, you missed.
I wish I
Oh, the
was
final,
Was it
bro. The
one?
final
So,
game was amazing.
Bro, the
It was
whole tournament. I started off
crazy.
with the tournament with the toughest, like my toughest opponent, low key,
Yeah,
over 2,000 hours on the game. Bro,
that's crazy.
I beat him, and I'm the Clippers. I like to go with Kawhi,
Yeah.
Kawhi. But the shooting was like off. Timing was off because of the lag.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, Mandem's got to switch it up. I was discussing with like a couple of my friends. I'm like, I think this guy's gonna go with the Nets. So I have to go with the team that matches up against with the Nets.
Yeah,
Just take a guess who I choose. Let's see if you can decide who I
the
choose.
Celtics.
No,
No,
I went with
close.
the Milwaukee.
I mean, we
Bucks.
know they match up well with the Nets.
Yeah,
I mean,
But-
clearly.
but I went with the Milwaukee Bucks. Put Giannis on KD.
I would have
know,
chosen the
Holiday
Bucks
on
all
Kyrie.
tournament long. Man, I wish I should have.
Yeah.
Facts. You should have gone.
But
Those
yeah,
so fun.
bro, I start that game off. I was winning by like 12 halfway through the fourth or halfway through the third. Man's like, okay, I'm done.
How good was
GG.
my first round opponent?
The one that replaced you, he was actually pretty good. He's the one at first, and
The guy-
he went
the-
with the Heat for the second round, which was kind of dumb. He didn't ride it out with the Nets, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna ride it out with the Bucks. It worked. School shooter came in clutch, bro. And then the third
Allen?
game was the craziest game. Craziest game.
Oh, the
This
final
guy's the
game?
Nets. No, not
Or
this
the
last
one
game,
before
not the
that?
final. The one before that, semifinals. Okay, at the Bucks, he's the Nets. I start the game off on an 18-0 run.
Huh?
18-0. I was winning to start the game
Okay.
off. And then we kind of knew it was wraps. I mean, after one quarter, halfway through the second, he's like, I'm done. GG's. Bro, the final game was intense though. I
Okay.
was like, so I'm the Bucks, he's the Grizzlies. Okay, I know I'm just rambling, but
Yeah.
it's
Keep
actually
going.
sick.
I want to
Then
know. I
I'll
want to
go.
know.
Then I'll
Yeah,
go.
that was
So
such a fun game. Like at the end, bro.
halfway through the second, this guy's up by like 12. Everyone's like, GG's, not G, you lost. GG's. Come on, bro. I'm a fighter.
Come
I'm a
back.
fighter. Giannis goes on like an 18-3 run, and we got the lead. Fast forward to the fourth quarter, it's like tied going into the fourth. Bro, it was just back and forth. Like I hit a three, boom, right back at me. Okay? So tied game, 5 seconds remaining. Giannis on the left block, right? He loses the ball.
Yeah.
Everyone from the Grizzlies come running. Giannis picks it up, or Brook Lopez picks it up. There's like 1.5 seconds to go. My opponent's like, okay, you know what? Like, it's over. He's not getting a shot up. Right corner, I see Drew Holiday with that courtside vision.
Yeah.
Pass it to him. Irish, bang, green.
For buzzer beater.
0.9 to go.
Oh.
That was raps.
Yeah.
It was such a sick ending.
That's fun, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, we got our own 2K video that needs to be edited. So, but
Man's been on the grind.
True.
Man's been on the grind.
But what do we want to start with?
Before we start, I got some new glasses. Okay. Been getting some very mixed opinions. I want to know your guys' thoughts. Okay. So the first one, I mean, it's probably not gonna do justice with the hat. So we're gonna put the hat up a bit. Actually, you know what?
Dang!
There we go.
The hair is
There we go.
nuts.
There we
So
go.
you should put
Put
it
it
back
back on.
Put it back on. Okay. So the first one. Okay. Try to go something different a little.
The hat's messed up too now. Damn.
Oh, I don't know about
It looks
that.
nicer when I have some nice hair.
Okay.
So take the hat off.
No. We're good. What do you guys think of the glasses, though?
It's nice.
I don't know.
like
They look
it.
good.
Really?
They look good. I like your older ones were better though. I feel than those.
Okay, Talib said the same thing. I mean,
Yeah,
now this
those
one, you
are-
guys are gonna mixed opinion.
Yeah, I like those.
I don't like them.
Really, bro?
I feel like you look like a nerd. I feel like
Bro, I wore them. I feel
That's
like
what
I
I'm
look
saying.
smart, bro. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
I
you
feel
look
Yeah,
smart.
you look
it's
like
good.
a
It's good.
nerd.
You'll be able to read
Bro,
now.
I wore them to school. I wore them to school today, bro. Everyone's like, yo, those are fire. Those are fire.
Yeah, fact. Those are hard.
And then these are the last ones, really similar to my old ones.
Should wear
Yeah,
them
but-
to like every test. No, wear them when you're handing in like an essay and an assignment. So your teacher
What do you guys
thinks
think of
you
this?
did well.
What's your favorite? What's your guys'
I
favorite?
like the first
I don't know. I
one.
feel like the second ones are my favorite.
Okay, I rate that. Lit. Yeah,
I like the
sorry. I just
second
wanna
We've
try.
talked about getting sidetracked at the start of this episode.
No,
And Hunter's
because
like,
no, it
yeah,
doesn't
man, it
happen. It
happens,
doesn't
bro. It
happen.
happens. It happens.
Everyone likes
But it's
the
okay. If
pre.
people like it, we're all good.
It is.
Exactly.
We can't just like, okay, guys, let's talk about basketball. No, you gotta.
Well, I'm gonna do that. Let's talk about basketball. What do we want to start with?
You tell me.
I
What do
mean-
you want to start with?
We'll
mean-
start with the small stuff. Robert Covington signed an extension.
No.
I didn't even know that was possible.
We should talk about the first round first because
Okay. We'll
Like,
talk about that.
Let's talk about like the
But,
stuff that's happened
real
lately in
quick.
the NBA.
Robert Covington
Yeah.
got signed an extension. Who cares?
Okay, fine. I mean,
Um,
deserved 12 million. I think 2 years, 24 million.
Yeah, solid deal.
How old is he?
I think he's like 28.
Really? He's that young?
If I'm not mistaken. Let's see.
I was in his 30s at
I don't think
least.
he's 28.
Covington.
But yeah, I mean, we have people in our fantasy
Oh, he's
group chat that
31.
want
He's
him.
not 28. He's
31, yeah, I
31.
told you.
Yeah.
What's it called?
You're not
We
telling
had
me
people
that,
saying we wanted Robert Covington. I knew he wouldn't come here. That's the thing we got to realize with these free agents, bro. I hate Raptors fans who think like, yo, we're gonna sign Yousuf Nurkic. Oh, we're gonna sign what's it called? What's his name? I saw who else was some people saying Ayton, bro. We're not getting DeAndre. We're not getting these players because they're asking for a lot of money. We don't have much space. We have a max contract player already on our team, and Fred VanVleet's making money. And then what? We have to pay Chris Boucher as well. We have to pay Thaddeus Young. We're not gonna have much room for a good, decent player, bro. So I'm not delusional. I was looking at Gary Harris. I think we could get Gary Harris for cheap because he's coming out of Orlando, and like I don't think he wants to be in Orlando. He's a good 3-point shooter. He'd be nice off the bench for us, and I don't think he has much attention right now. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, he'd be good. I feel like he's really inconsistent, low key. Like I feel like he's either on or off.
recently,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think he just needs
But
a
yeah,
change of scenery. Because when
yeah,
he
for
signed his like insane deal, he's making money, bro. When he
yeah,
signed
he's
his
making like
deal
20
with the
million.
Nuggets, like he liked his role there, coming off the bench as a
And
like
he's like
spark for them.
he's kind of like a
With the
3-and-D
Magic,
guy.
it was like
Yeah.
he kind of lost his like whatever. He was just chucking up shots at that point.
Yeah, he's kind of like a 3-and-D guy type of guy.
Yeah,
So I mean, he'd be good. I really want us to go be aggressive for like a huge big man. Like I know we have a lot of centers, but I need someone like big, like 7 foot. I'm talking about, you know.
that's why I'm. Hey, listen, we'll talk about closer to the draft, but this year I want to make my like top 5 Raptors prospects. I made like a really early one. I'm
Yeah,
just
get off
saying,
your
man. I've been doing my
What?
research. Right now, real quick, a name that I want us to look at. What was his name? Shoot, like
the
yeah,
Cameroon guy,
Christian Koloko. That
bro.
I guarantee you, Masai's gonna pick. He was in the
I'm
Basketball Without Borders program. He's from Cameroon. Masai's gonna be like, oh, he's mine instantly. I'm telling you,
bro.
bro.
This guy does more scouting for the Raptors than he works on 6 times.
Facts.
I know.
You should honestly
Hey,
be an
listen,
NBA
I edit
scout,
the
bro.
videos. I edit the videos.
Facts. You guys, he's the reason you guys see this. He's
Exactly.
the reason
Honestly,
you guys see this.
he puts in the work. That's what he does.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I kind of want you guys want to talk about. You guys want to start talking about some second round matchups?
I thought we were doing first round.
Let's
Real
recap the
quick,
first
overview.
round first.
You
Recap.
guys want?
They don't
Let's
know.
see how we got here. Let's see how we got here.
Okay, fine, sure.
Pels and Suns. Really,
Pelicans-
Yeah, it
really
was
good
great.
job.
Great job, by the
Pelicans.
Pelicans, for sure.
hard fought.
I
I don't want
mean-
to spend too much time because it's kind of
Yeah.
old news now.
It's what
you
they.
know?
so
it's
just
what
go,
they.
like-
It's what we expected from them. Just
Yeah.
to fight hard and play well. They weren't gonna win the series.
Yeah, no.
They
No,
took
but
2
they-
games. That was amazing.
Next season they're
Very
looking.
encouraging.
I
team.
told you guys they're a top 6 team in the West next season. None of you guys.
did-
Some people call me
What?
crazy.
No, I said
no,
I agree.
no, we
with
said
you. After
yeah,
season
easily.
I felt like a bunch of people disagreed with me
No,
in that
no,
I
chat.
don't think so.
But like,
No, because you're adding Zion to that. So I mean, like,
exactly,
bro.
bro.
That's scary. You have a
It's a
full
fun
healthy.
team.
I mean,
And it's
It's gonna be a
young,
fun
bro.
team.
That's the thing. It's
Yeah,
a
I
young
know.
team. It's a
very
young team.
Yeah.
All right, 2 versus 7 in the West.
That was
Grizzlies and Timberwolves.
Grizzlies, Timberwolves. Let's go,
That
Grizzlies,
was-
bro.
I'm
Bro,
so upset
I
with the Timberwolves.
So happy, bro. So happy.
Not
love
even-
I just want to
Grizzlies.
say like Patrick Beverly, bro. This man talks way too much crap.
Honestly,
That's
good,
his
good
thing.
he lost,
He just
bro.
But
Good
that's
he
his
lost.
thing.
bro.
That's his
He
thing,
just
though.
talks. Like, bro,
You
man,
don't think
acting
he's
like you want.
warranted? The years he's been in this league, the effort he's put in, the things he's accomplished, he's
No,
not
he's a
warranted.
good player. He's a good
to
player,
talk
but
a
like,
little
there's
bit
a
of trash.
limit.
Like he just talks
There's
too
a
much.
limit.
That's his problem.
Yeah, he
You're
just
telling
talks
me
too
it's
much.
not fun.
Yeah,
just
but there's a
annoying
limit
Is it
to
fun?
it.
No,
Like,
answer
bro,
this. Answer this.
bro,
Is it
bro,
fun?
bro, bro.
What
When they
limit?
won in the
Who
play-in,
cares? What's he doing?
was that
What's the
necessary?
limit?
Did he have to like get that
Okay,
hyped?
now
Play-in?
that's
Like,
What's the
that,
limit?
that was funny. That was a bit funny.
What's the
But-
limit?
It's funny.
But
it's fu-
tweeting out, Jaw putting 47 against us, that didn't happen. Like, bro,
So
you're
what?
sitting in Cancun. Like,
What's
why
the
are you
limit,
talking?
though? How's that crossing any? He's
Why-
not crossing any lines.
But
It's not
why-
crossing lines. It just
so
looks bad on him.
unnecessary.
It just looks
It's
bad.
How?
unnecessary.
He's saying,
He's
yo,
lost.
I played
He
well.
took an L.
He took an L. He's sitting in Cancun.
It wasn't his
Exactly.
fault.
It's
It wasn't
playing
his fault. It wasn't his fault. They took the L. You want to know?
Wait,
You
I'm
want to know
sorry.
who I
I-
blame? You want to
I
know who I
think he should
blame
play
for
better.
the
Who do you
Timberwolves
blame?
losing this series? Chris
Brown.
Finch. And
Sure.
I know you guys don't.
Oh yeah.
Are
No, I agree with that.
I know exactly.
I
what
agree
you're
with
doing.
that.
I
He's
know
my what's it
exactly-
called? He's my boy because he was a Raptors assistant coach. But like, dude,
I know what
what
you're
game was it? What game was
I
it that he
think- I know-
didn't
I
call
know.
a timeout?
22
A
was the
single
they
timeout
went 21
on a
and 0, like
22-0
game.
run.
Yeah.
Was it game
Yeah.
4? Game
That
3 or
is
4, I think.
definition of terrible coaching, bro.
Yeah.
That's some awful coaching. But yeah, that's all I gotta say on that, man. Timberwolves
Let's-
very easily could have won that series.
Yeah, they could have. I think next season's it's a bright spot for them. You know, after making the playoffs for some time,
Yeah.
next season's gonna be interesting.
Or they could turn out like the Knicks and just fold next season. You never
Maybe.
know.
No, I don't
mean-
think it's not like the Knicks.
no, I see. The thing is, I
No.
feel like there's a difference because
The
They
Knicks,
had
like-
Julius Randle,
No,
who
no,
fell off.
What a
The
bum.
Knicks-
What a bum.
the Knicks were more like just people stepping up. I feel like for the for the Minnesota Timberwolves, you have Anthony Edwards just developing.
Yeah, they have
you know?
pieces to build off
Yeah.
of, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
So I think one thing we might see though is D'Angelo Russell might make his way to a fifth team. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
His
Lakers,
performance in the
Nets,
playoffs was just not.
Warriors, Timberwolves,
yeah,
and that's it.
15. Yeah. So I think because he struggled in the playoffs,
Oh yeah.
he did not look good, and
Even during the regular season, it wasn't that.
If
Guys,
they
was
trade
injured,
D'Angelo
but-
Russell, though, it's got to be for an all-in move.
yeah.
Like, it's got to be an
Guys,
all-in type
what if
move.
this happened? D'Angelo Russell for Russell Westbrook.
God.
No, that's not gonna happen. They're not. He's not
Who
going
wins?
back to
Who wins? Who
Stop.
wins?
Lakers.
Who wins?
The Lakers.
Yeah.
Really?
What they want? They're trading away.
Actually, imagine Beverly
Hold
and
on,
Westbrook
hold
on the
on.
same
They're
team.
trading. That'd be really funny. They're trading Russell
Yeah, that'd
away
be-
for being a bad playoff performer for a man that couldn't even lead his team to the damn playoffs with an MVP caliber LeBron James on his team. It's crazy.
Fitting. Frank Vogel.
Screw the Lakers. You know, let's not talk about it. Hey, quickly shout out Adrian Griffin. I hope you get the job, man.
Really? No,
Yeah.
why? He's
What
just
type
gonna
of
get.
yo? I hate this about Raptors. That's another thing. You know, I'm going on another rant. You're like every single Raptors fan on Twitter. No, they want our coaches. Who gives a damn? It's an assistant coach.
But
Just
listen,
get
I mean,
another
a
one.
coach is a coach.
You
But
think
why?
that's gonna have?
But
You think
no,
that's gonna have
listen,
that much of an impact?
No, listen. No,
Yeah.
I'm not. You didn't even let me finish my point. and
Okay,
you're
what's your
going
point?
on a
What's your point?
ramble.
What's your point? What's your point?
God gave you ears. Use them.
What's your
Think
point?
before you speak.
What's your point? What's your
I
point?
was saying you wanted to go to the Lakers after you seen how the Lakers treated Frank Vogel.
I want my coach. I want my assistant coach to get a job because he deserves
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna get a job and then get fired and then get
No,
death
because he's
threats.
a good coach and he's gonna lead them to a playoff appearance. I have faith in Adrian Griffin to be a good coach and help and at least make the playoffs with LeBron James on your team. Adrian Griffin's a better coach than Frank Vogel. He will do well, and I want to see him do well, so I want him to get the job. What do you think this is?
I'm just saying. The fan
Bro,
Alright.
he just wants him to get paid. That's all.
Let's move on. Yeah, exactly. I want my guys to have
I
opportunities.
just want to go back to the before we wrap up the other 2-7 matchup, Celtics versus Brooklyn. I want to say something. It disappointed me. You have an MVP, Hall of Fame caliber player, right? One of the best scorers in the NBA, Kevin Durant, and you getting swept. Like, come on, come
I
on.
called it. Hey, I
Lose-
told you guys.
Lose the
Yeah,
series.
shout out
but
Yousuf,
don't
man. That was
lose.
a
I
good
said
call.
it. I
That
said
was a
it.
good take.
Celtics in 4.
That was a good take.
But I said 5, but it could happen in 4. I said that.
He also said like
I
Ben
said
Simmons
it.
wouldn't play a game.
Yeah, bro, I knew it, man. I knew this dude would come up with something because he.
But to be fair, he did get surgery.
yeah,
To
I
be
know.
fair.
But
Yeah, but
like, I don't blame him for it. But I knew
Yeah.
like he would.
you knew there was
He'd
something
tease
wrong.
it.
Yeah.
Guys,
He teased
that's-
that he would come back, but he wouldn't.
That's crazy. This man, like, he got back surgery from sitting.
Who? No. Here's the
Who
thing.
knows,
You don't know
bro?
what
Who
could have
knows?
happened like at his house or something. What if he like slipped on a banana peel at his home? Like who knows?
I feel like
You
they
don't
would
know?
have. No, they wouldn't have said that.
Never mind. Let's move
But
on.
yeah,
let's move on.
2 versus 7. Who do
Yeah,
you blame? Who
actually-
do you blame?
I mean, a lot of the fact was that the team wasn't ready. Like, Kevin Durant struggled a lot of the games, you know. Kyrie struggled too. He only had that one game. Like, Kyrie had a nice game 1. Kevin Durant had a nice game 4. And
Yeah.
apart from that, they struggled a lot. And like, they need to make moves. They need to make moves this offseason, you know.
They have 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, they have 2 first-round picks, and something's got to change. You hope you have Simmons back next season.
Hopefully.
And hopefully, but something's got to change. Like, you need to get some defense. Yousuf, I know you probably watched the games
Yeah.
more in depth. What do you think went wrong for the Nets?
You want to know something? I sort of liked how you started off your point. Like, I honestly don't even think it's like the Nets. I think it's just the Celtics, bro. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
they're a good
people
team.
I see the friggin' first take guys being like, "Oh, I blame KD, I blame Kyrie, I blame Simmons." Bro, everyone knew that the only way the Nets could win this series is if KD went God mode. KD played like KD and went off. The Celtics, knowing that, they contained him. Grant Williams
They
had an
did.
insane
Oh, yeah,
series
he was nice.
defensively.
Tatum, and like shout out to Tatum, bro. Man,
Tatum's
man really made his
defensive
run.
evolution has been insane,
Honestly, bro.
It's like
Shout out
crazy.
to like he clamped up.
Like I
KD
wouldn't go
and,
as far.
like,
I'd call him a borderline elite defender.
honestly,
He's
like
For sure.
he's
For
there.
sure.
I think he's there, bro. I think he's really
for
there.
sure. What he did versus Kevin Durant really
It helped,
like
bro. It
Opened
helped
some
his
eyes.
case.
Definitely.
helps his defense.
And like
his point of view.
they were. You could tell the Celtics were ready, and they're a seasoned team.
They were.
They've
and
been
they
together
were
for a
not
while.
Scared. They
Yeah.
were not scared. Kyrie
That's
had
why
that
I
one
liked.
game.
You see the thing that the Celtics did? They went back for what worked with them. Brought back Al Horford, who's used to the Celtics and the
Yeah.
players around him. Brought back Daniel Tice, who's used to that circle.
Yep.
And then added just complimentary pieces off the bench, Derek White. And
I really think the series had
people.
potential to go to game like 6 or 7, but it didn't live up to the hype. I think the biggest screw up was that game 1. You guys collapsed.
so hard.
Like Kevin Durant takes a tough
I don't blame KD for that. I blame Kyrie for that. He took up so much of the shot clock.
Yeah.
I
mean,
just passed it.
You did not come up with a nice play. Like you gotta draw a nice play, and just the defense. When you get back on defense, like what was that? I feel like you win that game 1, you have that extra push. Even if you lose game 2, it's still a 1-1 series. Now you're not going back to Brooklyn, like must win game. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I can lose one, but I have to win the other. That just puts so much pressure on you going down 2-0 because now you're like, this is a must-win game for me. So you win game 1, series can go way different. But down the stretches, it's just poor.
Minhal, anything to add before we move on?
No, let's move on to one of the next
What am I talking
series.
Yeah.
3 versus 6 in the West. Jazz versus Mavericks. Who cares? Jazz are a joke.
Who cares, bro?
Jazz are a
Jazz.
joke. Jazz is such a joke.
Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Blow
Blow it up.
End it.
Blow it up.
End it.
Man. Blow it
End
up.
it.
That's all I gotta say.
I mean, honestly,
Who are you trading, Mitchell or Gobert?
Gobert.
Yeah.
I think
I feel like you get more for
he's a
Gobert.
generational talent.
For what? What do you go after? Not
Someone's
a player,
good.
just like what are you looking for?
I think you look for a young player that's Mitchell's age, and you can build around him. Like I feel like it's not just Gobert that has to go; it's the whole team that has to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Mike Conley, Gobert, the whole team.
Yo,
the only person, everyone's on the trade block. Everyone, except Mitchell.
I completely forgot Mike Conley was on that team.
That's what I'm saying. He struggled.
Mike Conley. Oh, who else? Bogdanovich. Like he missed so many threes.
He was okay.
He was okay,
though.
but like
Other than that missed game winner, he was all right.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say.
I think
it was
overall. Yeah.
It's just.
And there's no
You gotta
chemistry
go,
between Mitchell and
I
Gobert.
wouldn't
either.
honestly.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's over. The era is over for them. The short era.
Bro.
But one thing I want to say is, honestly, if we go into next season and the Jazz are like Gobert and Mitchell are still there, and just a small tweaks happen, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. But honestly,
They love mediocrity over there in Utah.
Honestly, Utah.
we need to see a change.
First
Like,
round
there's a
exit,
lot of
second round
people-
exit. That's their special.
A lot of people that would take Gobert, honestly. Like
The Knicks
honestly, like,
would.
Who are you
The
getting
Knicks-
from the Knicks?
Oh,
got
you
young
probably get
pieces.
like.
Obi Toppin quickly. One of those for sure.
I don't know.
Definitely.
Jazz don't like that.
Yeah.
No, Jazz
I
would
mean,
want a lot.
I would more look around. Like if I'm looking at the Warriors, I mean, Jonathan Kuminga looks kind of.
Of course, you're gonna go around the Warriors. Of course, you do.
They probably won't do it. But I think you have to get a young player. You have to get defense, like defense. That perimeter defense was terrible. The only person that's low key above average defender is Royce O'Neal.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
cannot happen. And all the blame goes on Gobert because look, let me tell you what happens. I don't have a board, but let's say this is the net, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
The offensive player drives in. Gobert's job is just to protect the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now Royce O'Neal, Donovan Mitchell, all the perimeter defenders let their guy go. So who has to step up? Gobert, and there's always someone in that corner. But Gobert's here helping that guy for help defense, and that corner is left wide open.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and that's how the Mavs
you
won. They
can't
just
put that
kept
much- Yeah, you can't keep
And they
that much
kept-
pressure on Gobert.
They
Bro,
kept
you
hitting threes,
can't let
bro.
Jalen Brunson like attack you from the paint, bro. I'm sorry.
Like
Not even
yes,
Brunson,
Resisted
he,
bro.
Brunson, he was
Dinwiddie,
alright.
Kleber, like
there's okay. Yes,
all their guys.
there's sometimes Gobert. Yes, he didn't always protect the paint, but that happens. I feel like for the corner threes, that's not his fault because he's helping his teammates. So
Right.
there's not an open two, you know. And yes, he doesn't have an offensive game, which hurts because they wouldn't have been able to run that small ball lineup. But we all know that Gobert's a defensive player, and he's supposed to guard the paint, which he was doing, right? Doesn't mean his goddamn like assignment to drop 30 points. That doesn't make it his fault. It's a team effort. It's a team
Yeah,
effort at the end of the day.
I agree.
They should have. There should not have been an.
You
Like,
seem very passionate about Gobert leaving the Jazz for some reason, Najee.
no, I'm not saying. I'm not saying
He wants them
like
on the
I'm just.
Warriors. That's all.
You want on the
No,
Warriors.
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
sick. I'm
Yeah, you
sick and
do.
tired seeing always Gobert getting
Yeah.
all the hate.
No, I agree.
It's
Facts,
frustrating
Hey,
facts,
because
facts.
one
it's
last
not his
point.
fault.
Yo, one last point before we move on. If a team cannot build chemistry to win one playoff series, and how long has this core been together? At least 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
As a
for
For
playoff
sure.
team.
sure.
As a playoff team, it's been like three,
Yeah,
4 years. If
and
a
Mitch,
team
and
hasn't been able to build winning chemistry in the playoffs by
Yeah.
now, it's like
And
done.
also, I
It's
don't know
done.
if you saw, but like Mitchell's stats in the playoffs slowly
yeah,
been declining.
Really?
he
But
Yeah,
we
was
know
he
he's
was
the thing about Mitchell though, we
you
know
know
he's
he's
he's not
capable, but
capable of
like there's
performing.
no, yeah, there's no
yeah.
motivate. Like
The
there's
thing
not
is,
motivation. There's just no chemistry between his teammates.
we know what Mitchell can bring. That's why I would say you build around Mitchell. You know, he's a
Mhm.
bucket getter. He's like a superstar. You can go to him in the clutch, and that's really hard to find.
Okay, let's relax on superstar.
Okay, not a
Let's relax
superstar,
on
but
Yeah,
a
it's
throwing it
not. He
around.
had a
potential,
great season this
All
year, but I
star,
don't think
all
it's enough.
star, all star.
potential to become a superstar. Like he's that person. He can be that guy that can help your team get over the
Yeah,
hump
man.
if it's built around him nicely. You know,
Okay.
like your second best player, you don't even get along with him. You know, like
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say, as good as Gobert is, he can't be the second best player on your team
Yeah.
like that because he's a defensive minded player. So if you're
Facts.
gonna have him as a best player, you have to have a well-rounded team where all five is good and like around the same.
Mhm.
You know,
I
so
think
changes moves need to be made because I don't know what's gonna happen with them. But honestly, going next season, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the same core.
yeah. Okay.
yeah,
But
that too. Yeah.
Next
yeah,
matchup.
we should. No,
All right.
let's. I think that's
What
enough for
else?
first round talk. Let's move on to the second.
Wait,
I mean,
why?
Shandy,
Let's just
Wait,
because
we
how
can,
many
we can
series?
we can
How
quickly
many more
wrap up.
series? I
Like,
want.
what
Can we
is it?
talk
Like,
about our team? I want to talk about
yeah,
our
can we not talk
team.
about
no,
Raptors?
no, I don't want to talk about Yousuf's gonna go on a
Why?
whole rant. We're gonna be
I
here for
will.
like
I will. I'll
5
Oh
keep.
minutes.
I'll
yeah,
stay
it's true.
calm.
It's true.
I'll stay calm.
Okay,
I'll just talk about the problems with that series.
okay.
Honestly, not
You
even
have
mad. This is the first playoff
Oh, good. We
series
fought back,
loss.
bro. That was great.
I'm not mad. I think we just couldn't bounce back. You can't go down 3-0. I think that's what we learned. You can't go down 3-0 because at that point you're like on thin ice. It's just one loss and you're done. And
Yeah,
all it took, I was saying that all it took was Maxi going off. Shout out Tobias Harris. He had
he
a
was nice. He was
way
nice.
better series than I thought he would. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
it'd be a
for sure.
liability.
He wasn't that good in the
We
regular season, to be honest.
blew the Thibault thing way out of the water. In fact, he was a damn like disservice to them. Like he was bad for
Facts.
them, bro. Um, what else do I want to talk about? We need. We always have the discussion about Pascal Siakam as the number one option. I think he proved he can play well this season in the playoffs as the number one option. Bubble doesn't count, so this was technically his first year as the first option in the playoffs. If since you're not counting the bubble, and he played. He played well.
He played
So
good.
Fred Van Vliet we need to talk about, but he's injured, so I'll give him a pass.
Yeah, give him
I
a
just wish
pass.
we were completely healthy all series long. I think it would have been a
Yeah,
little bit different.
I
Game
think,
3 loss hurt because if game 3 you win game 3, you're up 3-2
yeah,
going into Toronto, and
facts.
yeah, that's it.
One thing I want to say is that even though we lost, I mean, we were like the underdog. Even though it was a 4-5, we
yeah,
were
yeah.
still not like Philly was still the heavy favorite, having two superstars. Um,
Yeah, facts. Yo, we went to 6 against 2
that's what I'm
superstars.
saying. And
Mm-hmm.
like the fact that we won two straight against them, we put Embiid on clamps. You know, like we locked him up in one of the games. I would take this as a success. You know, we were like injured, had like injured. for
Yeah, the first couple
majority of the
games was
Yeah.
series.
just yeah.
Scotty was out. Van Fleet was out. You're healthy. Maybe this goes to 7, and we don't know what happens in 7. So super impressive to see how Precious played for number 1. Number 2, how Scotty played, and I just feel like it wasn't a year to win. It was more of a year to get playoff experience and
Experience,
develop
yeah,
players.
exactly.
So Scotty can develop. Precious can develop. OG had some bright like
Moments.
spots in the playoff. Yeah, bright moments in the playoffs. So exciting. I'm excited to see what we do in the off season. Like Yousuf
Yeah.
said in the group chat, Masai's not a free agent kind of guy,
We
but
will draft some underrated talent.
it's gonna be interesting what's next for this team and what moves have to be made.
Minho, what do you think about the series?
About this year's, no, I think we did. I think the fact that we won 2 games down 3-0, I think that just shows that even though we're the underdogs, we still put up a fight. Even though we had injuries, we still came back, won 2 games. Overall, I think it was pretty successful, even though we lost.
Yeah.
But I think it's just something
I,
we can work on and work towards for like next season too.
one last point. Oh man, what was I gonna say? I forgot it. Oh man, I forgot my point.
It's a sign from God that we should move on.
Yeah,
Should
yeah,
move.
facts.
No,
Move
it's
on,
yeah,
move
it's
on,
time. It's time to move.
move
You know what I
on.
mean? Like the Warriors series isn't much talk about. Like
It's
Jokic
just
did
they
what he
won in
could.
5. Bulls and Bucks,
Oh,
same thing.
sorry. I remember. One last point. This will be so valuable to our young guys. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
playoff
for sure.
experience was going to be so valuable to these young guys, bro.
And I think it's an eye opener that we have to make moves. Like we need a big center for
Uh,
moments like this.
anyone
100%,
anyone that
100%.
said like you said us to the Eastern Conference Finals, that was just us being like in the
That's just
honeymoon phase of
because
a
we're
fun
fans,
team.
right?
This is
We're
a
just
fun
fans. Yeah.
team. This is a very
Yeah.
fun team. It's a fun young team. But a fun young team doesn't win a championship or reach the Eastern Conference Finals. So we
It
need to
was a
make
hot
moves.
take. Relax. Someone had the Minnesota Timberwolves going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That was actually Minho.
Wait, to
Minho
the
wanted
Eastern
the
Conference
Grizzlies to
Finals,
win,
Minnesota to the East
but he had
Finals. Sure.
Minnesota to
Western.
the Western
That's
Conference
what I
Finals.
meant.
Western,
But
yeah.
yeah, second round
It's okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about the second round. I want to start off
matchups.
with the most boringest / not
Series?
as hyped series. The Miami
It's not
Heat
boring.
versus
It's just like
No,
exciting.
Mavs and Suns. Mavs and Suns is more boring.
No.
Really?
Luka's
You guys
Nah.
aren't
dropping.
bored by this. You guys are bored
No.
by this. Embiid could
No.
come back.
Yeah, but he's
Could
not bad.
come
That's what I'm
back.
saying. Through the first 2 games.
Okay.
Yeah, through the first 2
Fine.
games, it's just
Yeah.
been Heat.
I mean, it's kind of expected. Once we heard that Embiid's out, he's also out in, like game 3. I mean, it was kind of expected for the Heat to win both games, and they dominated. You know, I just want to bring up a point that I want to know what you guys think. James Harden, man, James Harden. I think we talked about this at the start of the episode, was it, or did we talk about it?
No, we talked about it before. But
No,
bring it
we
up,
haven't
bring it up.
talked about it. We didn't bring it up yet.
Yeah, bring it
Oh,
up. Bring it up.
I mean, you guys, if you can bring it, I just want to say James Harden has been so goddamn disappointing. I mean, the fact that Harris and Maxi's outscoring you, taking more shots than you, it's just disappointing. When Embiid is gone, it's your call up to have those type of games, and he's just not delivered. Through the whole playoffs, he hasn't delivered except maybe game 6 against the Raptors.
Yeah.
So let me know, like, what do you guys think about it? And do you think he's gonna have a game where he's gonna go off, or do you think it's the decline of his
No,
career?
I think it's the start of the downfall. I'm pretty sure, man.
Yeah. And Yousuf, you want to talk about the extension that?
Yeah. I'm gonna say this about Harden. Like, he's playing passive. That's his game right now. He's playing really passive. You can play that way when you have Joel Embiid on your team. When Joel Embiid isn't on your team and you're playing passive and trying to put the game in the hands of your second-year player who's having a breakout, that's like Paul George coming out to the Western Conference Finals and just giving the ball in the hands of Terrence Mann. Like,
Yeah.
you can't do that. That's not going to work. Maxi's going to get his numbers. Maxi's going to get his buckets. But he's supposed to be your reliable young guy that you go to when you're getting doubled. Harden's not getting doubled, bro, because he's not taking shots. And I
He's
mean,
not.
he's I don't like when people are saying, "Oh, he's not being as explosive in this Miami series," because I mean, Miami are just a good defensive team.
Yeah.
They're not allowing him to be explosive. But bro, you can shoot threes, Harden. You know he's got logo range, bro. Like
Yeah.
he can just pull it up from anywhere, take a dumb shot. Go
He's
ahead,
definitely
you have the right to
fantastic.
do that.
I don't know what the reason is. I don't know if he's just not comfortable or if he's just scared. He doesn't want to let Embiid down. But something's got to change because no Embiid for game 3. Um,
Yeah.
so I mean, something's got
It's
to
his
change.
chance to step up. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
he needs to step up. That's why they go for a player like Harden, where you can take some pressure off Embiid, but
But
through the
it hasn't happened.
through
Yeah.
this like the whole
Hopefully the Philly crowd can like help him. But what do you guys?
Yeah.
What are your final predictions? Because we actually haven't given predictions.
For
What do you
second
predict for
round?
this
I
series?
would
yeah,
say for how this series is going with Embiid out for, I would say Heat in 5. Honestly,
Yeah, he definitely Heat in 5.
Heat in 4.
Heat in
Sure,
5.
why not? Why not?
I
Hey.
think I think I
Yeah,
think as good as the Heat is, I think they're gonna the Philly will like steal one game, whether it's
no,
game
I don't know.
4, Embiid comes back, and then they just wrap it up.
If
Game
Embiid
5.
comes back, they could take game 4.
Yeah.
But
Even when
And
Embiid
I
comes back, though, they gotta deal with Bam. Like Bam's a good defender. We were talking
I
about
know,
Bam
I know,
versus Embiid the
but
entire time.
yes,
With
no, I know.
Embiid, even with Embiid, I would have had Heat in like 5 or 6.
For sure. They are a good defensive team, but I just don't think they're gonna go down like a sweep. I think they were gonna, like, we've seen it. Like Maxi's had those breakout games.
They
They're
struggled
huge on
against the Toronto Raptors. Okay, they're not gonna beat the Heat, or I mean,
There's
win one game.
and they have no bench. They have like literally
and
zero.
there's
Yo, hey,
games
screw
where
you, George Niang wants to shoot like Klay Thompson against us and goes 0 for 7 against the Heat. Screw this guy.
I just want to say the Hawks took a game. So anything's
Yeah, but they
possible.
have Trae Young.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
Trae.
I think we're gonna get a Harden game, and he's gonna put the team on the back one game, maybe game 4.
Okay.
And I think I wouldn't say it's a sweep. I would say Heat in 5.
Okay.
Sure.
Next up, what do
did
we
you
want
guys
to do?
did you guys see what Butler said about Joel Embiid?
What do you say?
Oh yeah,
He
he
said,
said yeah. What did he say?
He's like, I don't know the exact words, but he said, like, of course I want Embiid on my on the court to play against us. I want the
Oh
my
yeah. I like that mentality. That's a good
Yeah.
mentality.
That's fine.
Who
That's
Jimmy
good.
Butler is. That's who Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler is.
He's a workaholic.
Competitor,
Yeah.
bro. Ultimate
sir.
competitor.
Yes, sir. But any thoughts, Minha? I see you looking down. I don't know what you're looking down at.
He's
checking the
editing
stats, bro. Don't worry.
the video, bro. He's editing
Exactly.
the
I'm
video.
editing. No, I'm preparing the polls, bro. I'm preparing the polls. No,
But,
yeah,
next series.
Heat in 4 or 5, man. Heat in 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
I got
Next
Heat making it
series.
to the finals, bro. Don't worry.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait,
You
so
guys
do I. Why
wanna-
am I talking? I don't too.
You
You
actually.
guys wanna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Heat and Suns. You guys wanna go switch tasks or switch tabs or stay East?
Let's finish with the East. Well, yeah, let's finish with the East.
I was thinking we go to Suns. We finish Suns and Mavs, and then we go with the two.
Okay, fine, and then we get to the interesting matchups. All right.
Sure.
Okay. Suns and Mavs. One thing you know what? I started all these things. You guys start. I feel so bad. You guys start.
That
Yousuf,
is,
you start.
You know what? I start sometimes. Minhal, you
Minhal,
never
go.
start, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
go
I
start.
never start. Oh boy, Suns and Mavs. All right, where do we start? I mean, Luka's been playing really well, man. Like he's been good. He's been solid. But Suns are the better team.
Bro, what? You guys
Yeah,
hear
what
that?
does?
What's going
you?
on?
What
You guys hear the battering going up?
No.
from
You're
you? or
wearing
from me?
headphones. They're not too
Oh
loud.
yeah, I'm wearing
You're
headphones. Yeah, facts.
Man,
Oh, I don't-
listen to
I
that
Yeah,
feedback.
man, I'm just hearing like a.
I'm looking at him.
Upstairs,
What's
bro.
going on? Confused.
You guys, honestly, the episode without Talib, I love my boy.
It's so
Talib.
nice, bro. It's gonna be so nice to edit.
Oh
Thank
yeah.
God.
It's just like it's a sync, We're just not waiting. Like, can you guys hear me? Can you
Yeah,
guys hear me?
literally.
Can you
No,
guys hear
we're
me?
not.
Sorry,
We're not.
What'd you
We're
say?
constantly.
I like
yeah.
that. It's just
With
like
Talib
it's a
too, we're
flow.
constantly just looking. Is he in? Is he in?
But
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. Is he?
Where
Is
is he?
he?
Yeah,
Where's
Minhal,
Talib?
Minhal.
Are you
Well,
here?
finish your point. Finish your
Talib?
point.
Yeah.
Talib, yeah, I mean, bro, Suns are up 2-0. They're doing really well. I mean, Luka had that one good game, dropped 45. He's been solid too. Like, what do you guys think?
You want to go or should I go?
Yeah. I think
Yeah. What the hell's
it's
Yousuf?
just a mismatch, bro. It's like insane how like I don't know. It's the Mavericks like are a really weird team because sometimes Kleber's playing well, Luka's playing insanely well,
Mhm.
but that's it. I can't think of anybody on. They got solid role players. Honestly, this just goes back to how bad the Jazz are. How the hell did
Yeah,
the
that
Jazz
too.
lose
That
to
No,
this
too. Yeah.
team, bro?
I just wanna say something. Is that are you done your point, Yusuf? Because I have a kind of
Yeah, I don't
small
have
rant.
much to say about it. That's why I
I'm
said the
actually
series is
cooking it up this
boring.
episode.
Yeah,
You
This
it's
know,
it's
series
the
is
most boring
boring to me
series, bro.
because
It's
I
like
know I
now
already
listen,
know
listen.
it's gonna be Suns in 4.
Like no, I would say Suns in
Suns
five.
and five or
No, Dallas
six.
aren't stealing, bro. The
Bro,
Suns.
No,
Luca is stealing a
bro,
game
Luca will
himself.
play one game. He'll take one
All
game.
right, we'll see. Yo, I don't think you guys have been watching these games, man.
Bro, I think you're overreacting a bit, yo.
He's
Like
not over.
just
No, he's
because
on.
they
No, he's honest. He's
no,
honest. The
just
Jazz are a
because
bad
no,
team. That's
I'm
why the Mavs look
real.
so
no,
good.
he is real. But the thing is that the two teams that he watched win at home where you're supposed to win, that doesn't mean it's always going to end in full. You know what I mean?
Home, listen, it's gonna end in 4. Okay, you'll see.
Okay,
It's
let's
not
see.
going to end in
Let's see.
four.
It's not going to end in four.
At the
Someone
very
clip
least
this.
five, bro.
All
At
right,
the very
We're
least
not
listen,
clip
five.
this.
We
We're
will
listen.
not
clip
clip
We're
this.
this.
gonna bring it
We will
up
clip this.
in this
Bro,
on this podcast. There's been like one thing I've been wrong about, and that's like Anthony Edwards versus Tyler Hero.
you've been. I
Okay,
don't
go,
want
go
to.
and think of
Yeah,
something
no, no,
else.
no, no.
Exactly.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to think. We're running short on time. Um, but what I want to say is, what I want to say is that we we kind of knew what was gonna happen going into when we heard Suns versus Mavericks. Suns are a really good defensive team. They have very good. They have really like tall, big defenders. Where Jalen Brown is struggling. Jalen Brunson is struggling.
Jalen Brunson. Yeah.
He's not having that good series against the Jazz like he was against the Jazz. And
Yeah, because
Yusuf brought
again,
up a
like,
good
bro, the
point.
Suns are a good team. The Jazz aren't a good
Yeah,
team. That
but that's what I'm
has a
saying.
lot to do with it.
Defensively,
Yeah.
defensively, they're not a good team, and I don't want to overreact because they are going against the best team in the NBA, and I just want to take you guys back to not too long ago. It was what was it? The trade deadline when
This guy eating, bro.
the trade deadline where they
I just
traded
got a
Chris
food
Tass.
delivery.
The
Bro,
the
you couldn't
Porzingis trade
wait.
happened. You know they
Yeah.
okay. Just don't let me finish my point.
He's eating, bro.
Man's
Yeah,
feasting.
no, I agree with you, Najee.
Where's feasting fat?
Like I think having Luca out of the first round, I think this is a success season. Like you look at their
Yeah,
front court, they don't really have a good center. Like the fact that they even beat the Jazz is surprising. You only have like Jalen Brunson
I
and
don't know if that's a
Luka
surprise. I don't know if that's
Doncic.
surprising.
So I wouldn't say this is a lost season for them. I think this is a success season. You get more Luka Doncic experience in the playoffs. He finally gets out of the first round. Now I think you just build on this.
Get my boy some help, bro. Get him some help,
Honestly,
Yeah,
man.
get him a solid like number 2 guy, man.
yeah.
Mark Cuban, just give up like a stake in one of your like 20 companies to an NBA player for him to join you in free agency.
Honestly, I mean, Luca's an exciting man, bro. He's gonna be in
Hey,
this league
yo.
for so long.
You mean a?
But did you agree what I said,
Yeah,
Yusuf?
I
It's just
do,
that
I do, I
the
do.
Suns are so like tall defensively. Like
There's
Jalen
so
Brunson,
much. No, they're just a better team overall. Why can't we
yeah,
just?
for sure.
Everyone's
Exactly.
like over-analyzing so much with like series and stuff.
But
These
they
Suns
are,
are just a flat-out
yeah, for
better
sure.
team, bro.
But I have to give my
Just
reasoning as to
defensively,
why.
offensively, everywhere they
Yeah,
are better
for
than
sure.
the Mavericks.
And also, the thing with the Jazz series is that you can't go small ball against them because Mickey and Aiton will eat.
Oh yeah,
Um,
100%,
you know?
100%.
So that's the difference maker in between both series. But any other thoughts you guys have?
Let's move on to the exciting series.
Which one? Yusuf, which one? Give me a number, one or two.
2.
Okay. Celtics versus Bucks.
Yeah, it's the 2.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know who wants
Sanjay,
to
what do you
start.
think? What do you think? You start this one off. What do
Me?
you think?
Me,
Okay.
bro, I always start all of them
Okay,
off.
No, I'll
Yusuf,
start.
bro.
I'll
I
start.
started
I'll
last
start.
time.
I'll
I
start.
started last time.
I'll start. I'll start. I'll
You
start.
barely said, you're like, yeah, the Suns are a better team
You
than
want to know
us.
what we've
What
learned?
what was there to talk
Yo,
about? You tell me,
yo,
bro.
yo,
You
yo,
tell
yo,
me.
yo, yo. You want to know what we've learned in these first two games?
What's that?
What?
Absolutely nothing. I have
Okay.
learned. You want to know? You want to know something? I have learned absolutely zero things about this matchup after two games of the playoff, and that is why it's exciting. I don't know what the hell is going to happen in Game 3. Like, what? Game 1, Giannis goes off and plays really well. Game 2, he plays like trash. Game 1,
Yeah.
Tatum plays really bad. Game 2, he plays. Or sorry, Brown plays really bad. Game 2, he goes off. This series is. I
It's,
love series like that where it's just
I know,
unpredictable. No one knows what the hell's gonna happen in Game 3. Celtics finally lost the game.
it's
They
exciting. It's
responded
exciting.
well. The Bucks, we know their championship mentality. This is the best series in the what's it called NBA right now.
I
I don't know about
You're
that.
biased.
Not
No, I
biased.
don't buy it. I just want to say, like, it is a fun series, but both games, like one of them, I think both of them have been like kind of no down to stretch, moments. But I agree with what you said, Yusuf. It's kind of like both games. There's something completely different happening. But seeing Giannis have that triple double was sick, and not having Middleton really affects them.
For sure, for sure.
And Holiday is not going to always put up the 20 points, so it's tough to judge. But
Why not?
what do you mean?
Why won't he put up 20 points
But
every game?
he's not like a scorer. You know what I mean? He's
He
not a
can
scorer. So I
though.
don't.
He can when he
But you
wants
can't.
to.
Yeah. Yes. But you. That's what I'm saying. You can't expect him to put up
Yeah, I
25
can.
points every
With
single
Middleton
game.
out, I expect Drew Holiday to go to
So
take
then, what
that
happened in
step.
game two? What happened in game two?
He didn't take that step, but I still
That's what I'm
expect it of
saying.
him.
Yes, but like you can expect it, but it's not guaranteed. You know what I mean?
Sure,
Even though
but
nothing's guaranteed, but
if they
like
want to win this series, Drew Holiday has to play
yes,
well.
for sure. Yes, I agree with you,
Offensively,
100%, 100%.
offensively.
100%, because he's the second man up. Man just says his hot point, looks at it, and takes his food. Savage, bro. This is some NBA on
I'm
TNT.
hungry. I'm hungry.
Bro, let him eat, bro. Let him
Man's
eat.
really, oh
Let him
god.
eat.
I have to eat too, bro. I'm not Marv.
Yeah, bro. All right, bro. Let's keep this
No,
going.
we have two series. Take your time. Take your time.
Take your time.
Relax.
We've been taking our time.
But yeah, where was I? See, now you lost my point. You lost my
What did I
point.
do?
You're saying that, yeah, for sure, Drew
For
Holiday.
sure, for sure, for
But
sure.
yes,
Exactly,
yes,
bro. Exactly.
yes, yes. So I mean, I'm excited for this series. I think the Bucks championship mentality is gonna get bigger step of this, and I think it's going Bucks in six. Bucks in six.
I no. This is a game 7 series. This is going to 7.
You think game seven?
Yeah, 100%.
Yusuf, what do you think? I think
Celtics,
6 or 7. I go
Celtics
Bucks.
in 7. I guess I don't know.
Listen,
I
this is
told you
exciting.
I've learned
This is
nothing.
exciting.
I don't know
Yeah.
how long this is going. I just think
This
the
is an
Celtics
exciting
will win.
series. This is a very exciting series. Any other points you guys have? Minha, you didn't really talk about the series. What are your thoughts?
No, it's definitely exciting. Like I agree with you, so it's like unpredictable, and I feel like that's like the most fun series. Like series that you just don't know what's gonna happen game after game. And I feel like the talent in this series is also a lot of fun to watch as well. You got Giannis on one hand, you got like Tatum and Brown on the other. It's really
For
fun
sure,
stuff.
yeah. But it's gonna be interesting game 3 how they're gonna cover Giannis. I want to see if that Al Horford thing works. But I just want to say something really weird. Yesterday was so today we're recording this at 10:30 on a Friday on a Thursday,
Thursday.
and Thursday. So there's no games today. Yesterday Wednesday was the Heat game and the Mavericks game. Now
Right.
tomorrow is the Heat and
And the
Mavericks game again.
Mavericks.
But then
Yeah.
Saturday it's really weird. It's really weird.
Yeah, I
But
don't
I'm
know what the
excited.
schedule is. Yeah.
Yeah,
We were trying to figure that out,
maybe.
but
There's gonna be
But
another
maybe
like 2 day gap between the other
yeah.
for the what's it called, Mavs and the Suns, and then the Heat and Sixers. There's gonna be another 2 day gap for them because the other two
Mm.
series got a 2 day gap. So that's how it works.
no.
Like
I see
like
what
for
you
the
mean.
first round series, every single
Yeah.
series got like 1 2 day gap. For the Raptors, it was between games 3 and 4,
Right,
and
right.
like for
Okay.
other
Yeah.
series, it was like, you know what I mean. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
see what you mean. But I think honestly, maybe they low key did it because they anticipated for the series to be better the one on Saturday. So you're
No,
like,
they made
let's
they
push
made
it.
the
No, I don't. I
schedule
feel like
beforehand.
they
They
just yeah.
scheduled
No, I
beforehand.
feel like they just want to do it just to put extra rest days, right? Like
Yeah, they
Rest days,
do.
yeah, I guess.
They do like game fives and sixes as they like happen, like as it's
Oh, really?
announced. Yeah.
But isn't game four like? Isn't the schedule made
Game
after
four's
the?
game four was already set at the start of the series, like before it even started.
right.
Yeah, before that's what I'm saying. I feel like
Yeah.
they
Oh, they
anticipated that
knew
like
it would be bad. Oh, okay.
that would be like a more
Yeah,
anticipated
yeah, yeah,
matchup.
yeah,
Like the Suns are just gonna eat on the Mavericks, so maybe they're like,
yeah.
Saturday, more people are gonna watch.
Yeah.
Get those ratings up. I mean, I
All
don't
right,
know. Adam
You just
Silver
want to watch the
making it
all right,
happen,
Warriors, bro.
yo,
That's all.
but
All right. Well,
last
Mahdi. Yo. By
series.
the way, I low key, I do kind of take it back. This is a fun series, bro. This is so exciting.
yeah. This is the
Yeah,
most fun. Come on.
Warriors
Wait, this is
versus.
his strategy. He made us go first for the boring series. Now
What
he
do you
gets to
think?
talk
Well,
first
obviously,
for the
obviously,
fun
obviously. That's
series.
why he's like, Minho, you want to do
Ah,
Phoenix? You want to do Phoenix
I
now?
just felt bad.
You
I just felt bad.
You don't feel bad. You, if you want, you do all
I
of
just
them.
felt
Because
bad. I honestly, I promise you, that was not the plan. I
no,
promise
It's
you.
come on,
amazing
man.
that it worked out that way. You know what you
It
What a
did.
want. No,
coincidence,
I
man.
want
What
you
a
to start. I want you to
coincidence.
start. You have a
No,
you
we
probably
knew you
have
were gonna
a
take this anyways, bro. It's your team. It's
I
the
mean,
Warriors.
yeah,
Come on.
that's what it's my relax. It's not my team. It's my
It
player.
is your team.
I don't have
Oh,
any
it's my
memories. Okay,
player. Oh,
soon though, when that Warriors beat the Memphis Grizzlies, that two basketball courts that's coming to my room, dog. For the
no, yeah,
people
we'll
that
see.
don't know, Minhal has the Memphis Grizzlies winning. I have obviously got to ride with my boy Stephen Wardell Curry. I have the Golden State Warriors winning. So we made a little bet, a friendly wager slash
Friendly
bet,
wager.
where
Mm-hmm.
if the Memphis Grizzlies win, right, he gets my Kawhi Leonard jersey, and if the black and gold one, and if the Warriors win, I get his Stephen Curry basketball signed, whatever and stuff.
yo.
So the thing, odds are the Warriors are gonna win a big
Minhal,
fight.
you dummy! Why'd you make that deal?
The odds, no, wait,
The
Cause,
listen,
bro,
Grizzlies
bro,
aren't
bro,
winning,
look,
bro.
look, look,
listen,
look,
listen,
look,
listen.
look,
Wait,
look.
listen.
Look,
Let me finish
look.
that. Wait, let me explain that. The odds are for the Warriors to win is higher. That's why
Mhm.
the prize that I'm giving him is more valuable than what
Yeah,
he would give me.
True.
You
you gotta risk it,
So
right? You gotta risk it.
yeah, risk it for the bit, and he didn't
Come
even
on.
want that. So I
Exactly.
mean, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, bro, like I
let's
know
start on
you.
the
I was gonna,
series.
I would have given it to you for free, bro. But like, I'm like, to get the jersey back, you know what it is.
Um, what I want to say, I want to start off the series. John Morant,
Love that guy, man.
pure
Love him.
bucket, pure
Love
bucket.
him.
Young player making his
Yeah.
second playoff.
Oh, sorry, no,
He made
but
it
first, second round, right? Yeah.
yeah, first second playoff appearance, and he's just doing
He's legit.
he's maxed like
He's
that
legit.
first round he did not play good, but this second round he came up and shut the haters up.
Well, how do you do? How
Um,
do you do game one? He didn't do well game one.
no, he did good. He did
Did he?
33. Yeah, he did
Yeah,
33.
yeah.
Really?
Him and
I think
JJJ
he's
dropped
averaging.
30, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah,
averaging. He's averaging
I don't think he
40 on the
shot the ball
series.
well though.
He's averaging 40 on the series.
But yo,
He dropped
wanna
47,
know
yeah, last
something?
game.
I am so upset about Gary Payton getting injured, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That matchup
Honestly,
was so cool, bro. Payton versus
Facts.
Morant. That
yeah.
was such a cool matchup. Dylan Brooks, he's Canadian, so I'll get over it. But like that was really bad. That was such a bad. Reffing's been awful on both sides this
Yeah,
series.
refereeing has been
This isn't bad all around.
throughout
But like, what else is new? You know what I mean? What else is new?
Reffing, bro.
guys,
All
I just
sports
want
are
to
like
start
that.
talking about roughing. I know we're kind of going. Scott Foster and Chris Paul is
Let's give it up. Let's give it up to Chris. Finally got a win.
Yes,
Took
sir,
him
yes, sir.
how long?
What was it,
Took
like,
him
how
a-
many
14
games was it?
in a row.
Wait, how
14
many?
games. That's
14 in a
crazy.
row? That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
But yeah, going back to the series, I mean, Splash Bros, they've been struggling. Curry
Curry's been
missed that
struggling?
wide.
Jeez.
Curry
I
missed
know
that
how hard that was for you to say
in
that.
game one. And then Clay hit that big shot, and then he missed those two free throws. But my boy Curry, did it on the defensive end, got that block on John Morant
Really
before the free
good.
throws. So he made up for his offensive, but the shooting has not been there. I mean, the John Morant had like 5 threes in the second game,
Yeah,
and I think
yeah.
that's more than just Curry and Clay combined.
That's crazy.
So one thing we can say is that it's not good. It's like we don't expect this to happen again. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah,
know
you
they're
don't. You don't.
shooters, and I feel like we're gonna get a Clay game soon where he drops 30 piece. You know, maybe it's Saturday, maybe it's game 4, but this is a really exciting series. Like a lot of the trash
100%.
talk happening.
I
You know,
love
we are,
Draymond Green,
yeah,
bro. He's so
yeah.
funny.
He's so funny. His
Every
jokes are actually
time,
So
like
funny,
something
bro.
that could be potentially called a flagrant happens,
He's
ever
like,
since like game 2, he's tweeted out eyeballs. But,
bro,
like what's it called? Remember when
so
like
funny.
Crowder hit the nut shot against
Yeah,
the
he's like,
Mavericks, like kicked out his lung? He just tweeted out eyeballs, and then as soon as the call was made, he just tweeted out a bunch of laughing emojis. It was really funny. He's
his
awesome,
jokes.
bro.
But he's awesome.
But
it's fun. It's so
what's it
much fun
called?
to see.
Warriors in
Wait. Let's
five
say
and
the
six.
predictions a bit. Let's say
Yeah, well,
okay.
I don't have much to say. All I gotta say is Warriors in 5 and 6. The Grizzlies are too
Okay.
young. They're showing their
Warriors in 5 and
inexperience.
6, man. You guys are doubting,
5
bro.
or
You guys
6.
are doubting.
I say Warriors
They haven't been
Warriors
the best team
6.
in the. They weren't the best team in that first
Yeah,
round series.
facts.
They weren't better
Then
than the
that is true.
Timberwolves.
They were just able to
You
close out games.
exactly.
But for 75% of the series, Minnesota had it all. Had it all. But I mean, through first two games,
Memphis
they
looks better
showed
this series. You
that
got to say that, though.
for
They look
sure
a lot
easily.
better this series.
No, I think the
Than
Warriors
the
have looked
first
better.
series.
No.
No,
I'm saying
not
this
compared to the
series they look
Warriors. I'm
better.
saying compared to the first series.
We're
Oh,
the
compared. Oh
first.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
they
thought
look
you
way
said
better.
compared to
So
the
I'm saying.
Warriors. I was like, come
No,
on.
no, not for the Warriors.
Warriors shots are not going down, and honestly, that's
Yeah,
not.
once they start hitting them,
Yeah, then it's kind of game over.
once Curry starts going
But
off, then we're all
you
done.
know,
Of
It
course,
was
of
cool
course.
seeing. It was cool seeing Steve Kerr put in faith for Gary Payton. I want to see if he does the
Yeah.
same thing for Kaminga because Kaminga hasn't been getting like as many minutes as I expected.
I think that whole Gary Payton was like, okay, we have John Morant. We want that defense to start off in the lineup, But I think with Gary Payton out, they're gonna go back to that demon starting lineup. You have Curry, you have Poole, you have Clay, you have Wiggins, you have Draymond, and I think Game 3 that's gonna come out scary.
Wiggins is genuinely the worst All Star starter of all time. It's
Honestly,
confirmed.
bro, it's so
Respect. He's my
funny how
Canadian
he's an
bro.
all-star.
He's my Canadian boy, and I can't wait for him to play well for Team Canada. But holy, bro, this dude. Game 2 he was a little bit better. Game 1 was ugly.
This series has been so exciting. I remember watching the
Honestly.
game 1 at work, bro, and it's just like customers coming right at the wrong time. It's like, I'm looking for some jeans today.
I forgot
Like,
who I forgot which game it was, but you were like, bro, I missed the end of it because this stupid customer came and asked me
Yeah,
where socks
game
were or
one.
something.
Was game one, right?
Game 1,
Game
yeah?
one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I paused it, and then I'm like, oh shoot, 15 minutes. Like I had to go watch, and I just watched, caught it up. I'm like, what? Talib is 2 free throws. And
Bro,
everyone's like,
Talib did his
dumbass.
damn 82-0 challenge at work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
because these guys are at work, They're working.
Yeah,
No,
bro, I've seen
work-
people do
work-
backflips in that store. It's
Yeah,
not work.
work is getting a bit more tough, management,
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
No, I'm dead ass.
Oh really?
All right, guys.
It's not as chill anymore. But yeah, thoughts. I think Warriors. Oh, sorry. Before we wrap up, I have a question for you. How is this Game 3 suspension of Dylan Brooks gonna affect the Memphis Grizzlies?
Yousuf, what do you think?
This guy always.
I'm eating
Bro,
my
you
pasta,
should-
fam. You go.
Bro,
All right, fine.
why-
I'll do it
You let me
quickly.
know what you think first.
I mean, they played well without Dylan Brooks. They won the game. I mean, they can
Yeah.
win games without Dylan Brooks.
Yeah,
You know
facts.
that
Not-
now.
yeah.
I think.
So it's not
They-
gonna really. It's gonna affect him. Dylan Brooks is a good player. Let's like. He's a consistent
Yeah.
three. Who's starting instead of him now? What's their starting lineup look like?
Are they gonna put Williams?
I hope Zaire
is he already
steps up.
starting?
I love
I
Zaire.
think Zaire.
I love
Yeah.
Zaire Williams. He's such a good player.
They have,
I hope he steps
or
up.
maybe they go small and put Melton in.
Maybe.
Tyus
and
Jones has been playing incredible,
Tyus
but
Jones.
Tyus
you
Jones, bro,
keep
he's been
him.
nice all
You keep
season.
him
He's been
coming
nice
off the
all
bench.
season.
Yo,
Yeah.
you keep him
Yeah.
coming off the bench though,
That's why they were like what
What's he-
21-2 without a job because a lot of it had to do
because
with
of
him.
Tyus Jones. Exactly. Yo,
Yeah.
he's a baller, man.
Who's
He's a
the
free
power
agent
forward?
this year.
Oh,
I don't
Brandon
know if
Clark.
Memphis
Brandon
want to give
Clark.
him money.
Who's
Brandon
the power
Clark?
forward right now? Because
Jaren
Steven Adams
Jackson
Clark?
and Brandon Clark. It's
Yeah,
Jaren Jackson.
Clark and Jackson,
Clark.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Clark's been good.
So I
bro. He's
mean,
had a good
yeah,
playoffs.
let's see what happens. I saw a lot of people say like having Dylan Brooks out is kind of good because like he's not chucking up so many shots.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
either
facts,
in or he's
facts.
off. So
I think he has that permission.
They
though.
can.
He's
yeah.
the vet on the team. The vet.
yeah, for sure.
He's the
Yeah.
vet. Yeah.
And honestly, there's a lot of drama between these teams. I mean, Dylan
It's
Brooks and
funny.
Andre Iguodala.
John
You
Morant
know,
is really cringe, but like
yeah.
it's actually kind of funny
No,
sometimes.
but it's fun. It's
And
fun to
I
watch.
I I I hate
Yo,
when maybe I'm biased, but I hate when players trash talk.
y'all are so
Why?
boring, bro. I don't give
Like,
a
I
damn.
don't know.
Yo, shut up. This is what I hate about NBA fans. You guys enjoy it, bro. Enjoy
I
it. It's
do. I
funny.
enjoy
It's
it.
content.
Maybe,
What are you
maybe,
talking? You
maybe,
want
maybe,
basketball to be
maybe when
oh,
it
good
happens
game, bro.
against
Oh, good game, bro. It's some stupid.
maybe it's when it happens against me. I'm just like, oh, I don't like it. But when my team's doing it, yeah, let's go,
Fam,
Curry.
yeah,
Does the shimmy.
exactly.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
Curry, you can do this.
When Siakam's tripping Embiid, it's funny, but when Embiid's like stepping on Siakam, it's not funny. It's biasness,
Obviously,
bro.
Yeah,
obviously.
it's
Enjoy
fine.
it. It's the
But yeah,
product. It's fun.
it's definitely
Yo,
biased
let
for sure.
Minhal give his point off.
Wait,
My
before you
point.
think,
Wait, what about
the
what?
best thing is when John Moran does the gritty, bro.
Yeah, that's so
That
fun.
thing's so hype. That's
Funny.
just so hype, bro. I would demonstrate, but I'm not that good at it. So
Can do it. Let's see it.
I'll
Let's see
post the
it.
video. You can talk. I'll show the
Post the
video.
video.
We'll post the video.
Minhal.
Okay, wait, yo, guy. Oh, about what? About what? Like the series. You
That
want to hear my predictions for
series,
the
fam.
series?
Give me your point. Give me your
Series?
point. Dylan
Okay,
Brooks. Dylan
yo.
Brooks.
Oh, Dylan Brooks. Oh yeah, they're gonna win without him, bro. He's gonna what? He's gonna put up less shots. He's not gonna miss as many threes. I think they'll be fine. They won last game, and he was gone
Hold
in
up.
like what early on.
Let's get this out the way. It's just one game, by the way.
Yeah. Oh
Nice.
wait.
John
Yeah, it's just
Morant.
one
Yeah.
game. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like
It's
he's
just
gone
one
for like
game. It's
two,
not that big of a
3.
deal.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna hit.
We
I
should
don't
be
think they
talking
hit
about
in.
with the Warriors without Gary Payton. But I mean,
That's
I
yeah,
think we
exactly. That's
already.
what you're talking
I
about.
think we kind of already covered that though, because they're just
Yeah.
gonna play that demon lineup.
Okay, but guys, what are our predictions? What are we thinking?
Warriors in 6.
Warriors
Six?
in 6.
Curry
Okay,
slash
Warriors
bro
in
game
6.
coming up
Well,
game
since
3.
yeah,
You know Curry's gonna step back.
No, Warriors in 5. I want to be different. I don't want to have.
Warriors in
Oh,
5.
I don't
Want
want
to
to
be
have the
different?
same prediction as Najee. Warriors in
Well, since
5.
I got to be different too, and since I'm going for Memphis in 7. Memphis in
Okay.
7.
okay.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
mean, you gotta have a different take, man.
Both of you to assume the Warriors will lose a game 7 at home, or not at home actually in
No, they played
The road
Memphis.
is on the road.
Memphis.
That'd be hype, bro. Memphis wins 7 against the Warriors at
That
home.
crowd is fun. Shout out
That
to
crowd
Timberwolves
is
crowd.
fun.
That was a really fun crowd.
Yeah, them too, bro. The Timberwolves series was crazy.
You
There
know,
were like
guys, sorry.
people like
I just,
gluing their
I
hands
just
to
want
like the thing, bro.
Yeah.
That was
I just want to
Minnesota's
say
mad.
something.
facts.
One thing I'm scared about is, let's say the Warriors do win it all. I feel like
Oh, no.
I'm scared that Curry's gonna get robbed for his Finals MVP, and Jordan Poole is gonna get it. I just have a feeling. I have a bad feeling that it's gonna turn out like this.
Bro, let
And
them
if it
make the
does, someone
finals first,
win
then
it.
we'll talk. Alright?
Let me
Let them
see.
make the
They
finals.
won't give it to like a what second year player is he? Or second,
The
third year
second,
player?
third, yeah.
They won't give it to him. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
I mean-
Unless Clay plays out of his mind. In which case
I mean, LeBron got it over Anthony Davis in the bubble when it was kind of.
yeah, exactly. That Anthony Davis should have won Finals MVP. People don't want to hear that.
I mean,
LeBron.
the fact
Wait,
that
I'm still
Iguodala got it.
confused. Hold up, I'm still confused about the Finals MVP. It's Finals MVP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so LeBron did deserve it over AD.
But Anthony Davis played one heck of a game. He played sick in the series.
He had a good play. Anthony Davis had the better playoffs. LeBron
No,
had
better
a
play,
better finals.
but in the finals he dominated. I think there was that last game where LeBron went off, which kind of declared it. But
No,
at first
but-
it was kind of there was a debate.
Remember the
I'll-
game? No, last game was like the blowout. Game 5 was when they lost. LeBron and Butler were going back and forth. But yeah, I think.
I mean, people said that Anthony Davis should have won it. Like it was close. at
I
first, and
think
he
you
won.
shouldn't be worried about Curry. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
I know.
is that
You're
it?
stressing
Damn,
me.
we actually got through everything. We got through
Yeah.
everything.
I mean, longer episode for the people that like it. You know,
But it's
no
good because we
problem,
didn't
no
have
debate.
one in like a
Facts.
couple.
It's so easy
Yousuf-
to edit.
So easy.
Yousuf got his
Yusuf's like,
headphones. I mean, I'm good. Minhal's good.
Life's
I think
good,
Yousuf
man.
we're
good
all
Life's
today,
good,
good.
bro. We're all good.
Any
Solid episode.
any wrap up? What you guys doing for the PA day tomorrow?
Anything I'm
just
doing for
working,
PA day
bro,
tomorrow?
yeah. On the grind.
I'm sleeping, fam.
Alright.
I'm sleeping.
Sleeping.
I gotta still,
Nanji, what are you doing?
I'm
You're at
gonna
work?
keep my schedule. Probably wake up. Probably gonna try to sleep as soon as possible. Wake up at like 6.
Jeez, hit the gym.
6:30-ish. Hit the gym.
We on the cut.
Back
On the
home.
cut. Jeez.
Yes, sir. Cut
All
season.
right.
dog.
All right. Yes, sir.
Then go to work. You know, and then just come back home and work on the essay. Yikes, paragraphs.
You gonna get the polls done too, or am I doing them tomorrow?
Yeah, that's all you, dog. That's
It's
all
on me,
you.
man. Of course it's on me, man. Of
Guys,
course.
I
this is a
also,
back what's it called? Behind the scenes to
It's behind the
who
scenes,
how we
bro.
decide. It's just nah, bro.
This
You
is
do
how
it.
we
You
pl-
do it.
this is how we
see,
plan
see,
stuff,
see.
bro.
Okay, for everyone out there, Minha does the team polls now since he learned.
Very
Shout
good
out
at
to
it
Minha,
too.
bro. Man, Matt,
Of
yeah,
course.
he got good real quick.
Putting in the
Can you
work,
guys
bro.
still hear?
Putting in the work.
He got real quick, and I do the player polls. Probably assign that to Minha soon too.
Sure. Probably will.
Man,
Sooner or
man,
later.
man, I got other things. I got to edit their 82 and O's.
Oh, that's still not done,
Someone's
Yo,
bro.
been someone's been lacking on the
we should
Twitter.
end the episode. This pasta is getting cold.
All right, let's do it. Let's do
I
it.
don't care
Just
about your goddamn pasta.
This is
Whatever
fire.
it is, man.
it's fire. Go warm it up, bro.
Fuck, oh
It's
god.
good fresh.
Who? Shout out to whoever delivered that pasta to you.
Yeah, I love you,
Facts.
mom.
Shout out. Man's still waiting for his phone to come back.
Yeah,
That
facts.
stuff.
You
Oh.
guys
Yo,
want
don't
to
expose.
give a
Don't
context
expose him
on
on
what
the
happened?
That's
podcast, bro.
another day. That's a
Don't
conversation for
expose him on
another
the
day.
podcast.
Let's say it.
No,
Let's
no,
do
no,
it.
no, not right now. No, I don't need to expose my
Not right now.
struggles to the entire world. No, G.
Facts.
Yusuf was grounded from his phone.
Ah, why'd
We
you?
won't say why. We won't say why, but
Yeah, just
So
don't.
yeah,
At
but
least
I'll
don't
say
say
it.
why.
Don't make no.
no, G, no, G,
Just
no,
leave
G.
him.
Relax,
Allow the
relax,
man,
relax,
bro.
relax,
Leave him
relax,
alone.
bro.
I feel bad. I feel bad.
But
But
is
if
that
you
it?
guys got through this episode, you guys are real ones. Check out Instagram. Check out everything down below, all the description, and we'll see you guys next episode.
Whatever
Hopefully
it
Peace out.
sooner
is,
than
is
last
out.
time. Peace.